If you're watching this, you're probably staring at a stack of RES exam notes right now. The policies, the regulations, the legal boundaries. You've been drilling the trickily worded questions for weeks. Good news? You're going to pass. But the bad news, most real estate agents don't last their first 2 years. And the exam is part of the reason why. The RES exam teaches you what the government wants agents to know. Laws, rules, compliance, that's it. It doesn't teach you how to analyze market movements. It does not teach you how to read a neighborhood. And it definitely does not teach you how to sit across from a couple making the biggest financial decision of their lives and earn their trust. So here's the truth. Passing the RES exam means you are legally allowed to be an agent. It does not mean you are ready to be one. Those are not the same thing. The exam is a filter. It weeds out the people who are not fully committed. That's why the passing mark is low, but people still fail 5 or 6 times. Their mind is not tuned in, but passing does not make you ready. It gives you a starting point. It's like learning the chords on a guitar. You play them in order, but that doesn't mean you can walk into a room and hold someone's attention. I passed my exam in November 2021. I had 2 or 3 clients waiting before I even had my license. A head start most new agents dream of. And I still almost went back to my old job. The months stretched. The deals coming in were small. My own mortgage kept piling up. At the lowest point, my wife was carrying everything for our household. Every bill, every expense. I was supposed to be contributing, but I wasn't. The 3 things that nearly broke me that first year. First, I joined an agency that offered a fixed salary. I needed to survive, but the work they wanted from us was all focused on content creation. I was making posts, not building a career. It was like a treadmill. I was busy, but I wasn't moving forward. Secondly, I was meeting and reaching out to as many new people as I could, every single day. And almost nobody was ready to transact. I was just throwing coal on the fire and seeing nothing. No heat, no light. Just the knowledge that I was doing the work and nothing was happening. And third, this one hurt the most. I would do all the legwork, the research, the showings, hours of my time. Then the client would go with a different agent. Someone else got the deal that I earned. That shakes your confidence in a way you don't expect. But here's the thing. I never wanted to quit. I believed something would break through. I just didn't know when. I planted a seed in early 2022, a conversation with someone who was not ready yet. That seed took 2 years. It became my biggest deal ever, and it closed in 2024. That's the thing about this line of work. You can throw a huge piece of coal on the fire and see nothing for months. Then one day, it just catches. And when it does, it burns hot enough to change everything. Most agents don't survive the wait. They look at their bank account after 6 months and decide real estate is not for them. They quit right before the coal catches. So let me give you what the RES exam won't. 3 things that actually determine whether you make it. 1. Define your identity before your income goal. Everyone wants to earn money. That's a baseline. But if that's all you think about, as soon as you hit a dry spell, you will waver fast. I used to do insurance. It was boring. But the real problem was deeper. I did not fully believe in what I was doing. And when you don't believe in something, it leaks through everything. The way you talk, the way you follow up, people just feel it. Real estate was different though. I wanted to be the agent who could sit across from someone and tell them with certainty what the best move was, even if the best move was not the one that made me money. That identity kept me going through the dry months when nothing else would have. Write down the kind of agent that you want to be for the people who trust you, and then keep it somewhere you can see it. When the months are dry and nobody is calling you back, the money goal will not sustain you. The identity might. 2. Prospect like you're feeding a fire. A deal closes, the commission comes in, you feel safe. So you stop meeting new people. You focus on the transaction right there in front of you. Then the transaction ends. You look up and there's nothing behind it. I had deals waiting for me before I was even licensed, and I still almost went broke. That is how fast it goes. In your first year, your only real objective is to continuously meet people. Think of it like you're feeding a fire. You keep adding coal, the coal takes time to burn. The people you meet today might not transact with you now, but that doesn't mean the work doesn't count. It means You need the patience to trust the process. And don't neglect the clients from closed deals. Go above and beyond for them. They are the tiny embers that can rekindle the whole thing. And 3, your value is judgment, not paperwork. Anyone can learn the forms. What they cannot DIY is the judgment that comes from seeing hundreds of deals and knowing what a mistake looks like before it happens. Buyers walk into a viewing and fall in love with the view, the location, the way the light hits the living room. Anyone can see those things. Your job is to see what they can't. Is this actually a good decision? Does it align with what they said their goals were? Will they regret it in 3 years because nobody pointed out the trade-offs? If all you offer is paperwork, you are replaceable. If you offer judgment, you become the person clients remember when they are finally ready to move. So here's the summary. The RES exam qualifies you legally. It does not qualify you practically. Passing is the starting line, not the finish. The agents who make it are not the ones who passed on their first try. They are the ones who survived the wait. The ones who kept adding coal to the fire even when nothing was burning. To anyone taking the upcoming exams, I wish you the best of luck and I hope you pass. And I hope you remember this video 6 months from now when the fire feels cold. Keep adding coal, it will catch. If you have any questions, leave your comments below. And if this video helps you out, please hit the subscribe button. Until then, I will see you in the next one.